Colorado in the mountains. We've got 4 different cities and 4 different resorts within 10-mile range of each other. We're heavily populated with quite a few management companies. I've been in business approximately 22 years. I've been on the internet since the beginning, and most of my business is driven by the internet. We signed up last year at ResFest, so we're just coming up on a year. A couple of different things. It helps us internally with some communications, being able to know that we're satisfying the customer's needs on how to find different places. It's made life for my guests much easier. It's also made our lives a lot easier. They have the information they need at all times, and they're not calling me for the information because the person that checked in didn't give it to somebody else in the party. So it just gives it to all my customers, and they have it all at their fingertips at any time. Multiple ways. First of all, we're pushing it as being a green alternative, so we're not giving a bunch of paperwork and having to print up things and having to duplicate it for other people in the party for multiple check-ins, things along those lines. It's cut down on a lot of our referrals and phone calls to us because they have access of where the restaurants are, what the Wi-Fi codes are. It's actually reduced probably half of my after-hours phone calls or more. It saves us having to actually check in the guest. We're not having to demand the office as much as we used to. It's also saving us on printing costs, just duplicate time doing the same meaningless office work, and waiting for guests to check in. Yes, we're instituting a policy that we're leasing a locking system to the owners. So we're absorbing some of the cost up front, and we'll recoup that after a small period of time, and then we'll be making money with that afterwards. Second of all, some of the vendors, some of the relationships we have, such as ski rental shops, etc., are paying us a referral based on the number of guests that we're referring to. And I've had some snowmobile companies and things like that. They're very impressed with the number of click-throughs that people are actually visiting their site because they can tell it's coming from us. Yes, the guests love it. They love not having to be responsible to give the information to everybody else in the party. And also they love to be in control of everything that they need is right there with them. They're checking in, they feel comfortable because it's all on their phone with them at all times. After 20 years in business and on the internet for 20 years, Glad to Have You is the first company that's actually promised things and delivered them on a time schedule that's faster than what they promised us. And anytime we have an issue, it's resolved immediately. And they're just adding more and more. The value is phenomenal.